Passage and respective committee reports are among items included on the agenda. All members are invited to attend and asked to make a special effort to be on time as we discuss the business of the credit union. Please note that all offices of the Grenville Credit Union will be closed at 12 noon on Wednesday, 28th June in order to facilitate the AGM. Please be guided accordingly.
Grenville Community Partnership Initiative.
WASH, it's our water, sanitation and hygiene project whereby we seek to address some of the sanitation issues at our primary schools here on the island to create comfortable washroom environments for our students and the staff in general and ensure that there is water available throughout. Thank you so much, Grenville. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Grenada East, we are sincerely thankful for your sponsorship for making these projects a reality.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. When you're moving, you gotta be careful. Which direction you're going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. Four things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. With what you do and how you're doing it.
You gotta be careful.
If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
And good morning, Drumsticks. How are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm good.
Talk to me, love.
Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, Matthew chapter 9, verses 3. And behold, certain of the scribes said within themselves, This man blasphemed. And Jesus, knowing them, taught, saying, Wherefore think ye evil in your heart? For wherever else to see, the sin be forgiven thee, or to say, Arise and walk, but that he may know that he, the Son of Man, had power on earth to forgive sins. Then said he to the sick of the precept, Arise, take up thy bed, and go unto thy house. And he arose and departed to his house. But when when the multitude saw it, they marveled and glorified God, which had given such power unto man. And as Jesus passed forth from hence, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the receipt of the custom. And he said unto him, Follow me. And he arose and followed him. And it came to pass, as Jesus sought and met him in the house, behold, many publicans and sinners came and sat down with him and his disciples. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you very much. How was your weekend, dear?
It was good.
Good, wonderful. Well, do take care of yourself and God bless.
You too, and have a nice day.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. How you guys doing? Trust that everything is okay with each and every one of you for yet another beautiful day in this wide and wonderful world that God has given us to live. Hey. Oh, they say, hey, what you say? Hey. You know that song? Don't mind me, I try to sing things that I ain't too good at singing anyway.
Valued members of the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union is hereby given notice that the 49th Annual General Meeting of the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union is scheduled for Thursday, 29 June from 4 p.m. at Riverside Government School, Riverside St. Patrick, under the theme Solidifying Our Position as our community's premier financial services provider. Members attending should register at the following branch: Riverside St. Patrick, Grenada, West Indies, on telephone numbers 442-2732, 442-2870, or mobile 405-0308 or 405-0302, or email info@riversallycreditunion.com. Management wishes to advise our members that the office will be closed from 12 noon on the said date to facilitate our meeting. We regret any inconvenience that this closure may cause. However, business resumes as normal on Friday, 30th June 2023.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Somebody say, we money up, we jumping up, we money up. Oh, na, na, na.
Well, what do you know? The NLA is giving you an additional chance at winning in its Crazy Cash Second Chance Parish Giveaway. Yes! Starting June 10th, Enter your non-winning daily cash 4, daily pick 3, or playway tickets valued at $12 or more in a single purchase for a chance to win over $25,000 in cash. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before dropping them in the NLA branded box at your favorite authorized agent. Draws will be conducted every Friday starting June 23rd to July 21st, 2023 for every parish and aired on GBN TV at 8 p.m. That's a total of 105 draws of $250 each. Promotion ends July 14th, 2023. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 31st, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
It's a hungry world out there with everybody scrambling.
It is indeed a hungry world out there with everybody scrambling to get their share. Well, I'm going to get my share of the weather this morning. Cassia Johnson is going to give us that. Good morning, Cassia. How are you?
Good morning to you. I'm well, and good morning to your listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday, 26th June, 2023. Currently at the airport, conditions are cloudy. Winds are calm. Pressure 1014.0 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 26.0 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 95%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.6 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 27.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was only a trace of rainfall at the airport. Hence, the total for the month remains at 139.8 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy with the occasional partly cloudy spells accompanied by isolated showers, becoming cloudy to overcast overnight with moderate to heavy showers and a medium chance of isolated thunder. There is a low chance of flash flooding for overnight. Today's maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas light to moderate, waves 3 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides are currently rising and will be high at 10 a.m., low at 4:15 p.m. Sunset today, 6:34, sunrise tomorrow, 5:44. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy with the occasional partly cloudy spells accompanied by isolated showers, becoming cloudy to overcast overnight with moderate to heavy showers and a medium chance of isolated thunder. There's a low chance of flash flooding overnight. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you, Cassia. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, same to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
For happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen.
Get yourself together.
before you.
Don't forget the umbrella.
It's only a disguise.
If you gotta wear something to protect your feet this morning, well, do that.
You gotta be.
Know and believe that this is Real FM Radio.
With what you do and how you're doing it.
Bit of static on the 91.5 frequency.
When
Joe, good morning to you.
you gotta be careful,
I know you're there, my brother. Thanks for the support all time, Joe Bartholomew.
careful.
Okay, so let's stop it. You've had the weather. Now, do you need to tell me? Yeah, you remember that this is how it goes on mornings like this. Yeah, Monday mornings. You tell me what is up. Tell me what you're hearing, and I'll let you know what I'm hearing. If I'm hearing anything, I have not heard anything, but I'm sure that you would have heard something sometime. Maybe you heard something yesterday or the day before that. The Congress, they would have, I don't know if they've come to the end of their, today's what, the 26th of the 6th month. I don't know if they've come to the end of their celebrations, celebrating 1 year in office. That's what they've did. Whether or not they should be celebrated is a different thing, but the fact is that they are. And good. So I don't know if there's something that you would have seen, something that you would have heard, something you think you want to share with me, something you want to share with the other listeners of Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM. Well, feel free to share it. I am all ears this morning. I am all ears this morning. To those of you tuning in on the live, top of the morning to you. And those of you on the tune-in or other listening platforms, good morning. Hi, Pat, good morning. How you doing? Well, all the great ones who have already latched on, hey, Anne-Marie, what's up, girl? You having a good day so far? Well, trust that you do. What's the weather like in Brooklyn this morning? Yeah. What's the weather like in Montreal? Or Ottawa? Yeah. Or maybe Toronto. Is it raining in Manhattan today? I don't know, but you can tell me. Yeah. Well, I can't say that I know much. No. I can't say that I know much in terms of things that I would have heard over the weekend. What did I hear over the weekend? Oh, there's something before I speak to anything else. I believe that there is a need to address this very carefully. And I said very carefully, and I mean very carefully. Let's look at it this way. You, and I'm speaking to every single person who can identify with the parish St. Patrick. You. Yeah. Now, to those of you who have listened to me ever since I started radio back 30 odd years ago, maybe 35 odd years ago is a better number. Everyone would have listened to me from time to time on the radio. You would hear me say how proud I am to be someone from St. Patrick. How fantastic it has been. As the word they use these days, awesome, yeah, to be born in the village of Mount Rich. beautiful for me. And to all those of you who can identify in one way or another with the parish of St. Patrick, I know it's beautiful for you also. There are those of you who gone into the city, gone down to Grenada, and you never turn back. Yeah, you don't bother, but then when you hear something, you say, oh, I'm from St. Patrick. Yeah, that's when they get to know. And at this particular point in time, we are, and realize that I'm saying we are having some challenges. We are indeed having some challenges. Our conflict resolution is dropping. The level of our conflict resolution is dropping. So we're losing it. We are not bad people. We are not evil people. We are not wicked people. But our conflict resolution, the level is dropping. We need to come back together. We need to do more things together. We need to be able to tolerate each other more. We're losing that. And you might see it escalating in the Rosehill and River Sally area, and you believe that that is the only place it's happening. No. In the entire parish, I'm paying close attention to the parish. In the entire parish, we're losing our conflict resolution. That level, it continues to drop. So not because you see something happening in River Sally or you see something happening in Rosehill, you believe that, oh, River Sally and Rosehill, yeah, they're... No. All the villages, they have their issues. It has shown itself publicly in the villages of Rosehill and River Sally. But that doesn't mean that they're worse than the rest. It's just that you've seen it there now. What can be done? That's the first thing we ask ourselves. What can be done? Can anything be done? Yes, a lot can be done. The other question, who? Well, it starts with you. That's who it starts with. It starts with you. No one else can fix this except those who live it. Nobody can come from outside and tell us anything. We can fix this. We have to start to learn to listen to each other. Start to learn to listen to each other again. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Can the politicians help us? God damn it, yes they can. But the thing is, and understand this, one of the most important things that we have to come to realize and come to know is this. I am responsible. That's how we got to start, with saying, I am responsible. I am going to fix this. I want a better village. I need a better parish. We're going to deal with Grenada after that. But first, it is my village. It is my parish. and I need to do better. It's not saying, well, Montreach people bad, Homage people do good, Rosehill people don't making sense, River Sally people ignorant. No! I need to change. That's where it starts. And to the politicians, let me say this to you. And I'm not necessarily speaking to Mr. Dennis Cornwall and Ms. Pamela Moses. I'm speaking to the politicians in St. Patrick. You need to take the lead. You need to take the lead. The politicians in St. Patrick. Whether or not you would have won or lost the seat, whether or not you are passed, yes, Tillman Thomas, I'm coming to you. Yes, Anthony Boson, I'm coming to you. Yes, Clifton Paul, the responsibility is yours too. Because at the end of the day, all you politicians, present and past, you have still a cauldron of support. It may not be a big cauldron, but it is a cauldron of support. Joseph Handel, yes, you have a responsibility. You may be saying, well, you don't live in the East, and I agree with you. You don't live there. But you're telling me something happens in the East, it doesn't bother you in the West, Joseph Handel? It does. So you have a responsibility. You may not necessarily want to go into the East to talk, but you have a responsibility, Mr. Handel, to the folks in your constituency. That is where you are going to start to help the parish. Groups and organizations, football teams. And it hurts me every time I say football teams. You know why? Because I can't in the same breath say netball teams. We have to fix that. That's one of the things that we need to fix. Netball in St. Patrick. But we'll come back to that. We will deal with that on another day. Today, we're dealing with what is happening. Our young people need help. We have to go out and help them. Aspiring politicians. So those who would have lost, people like Prescott Swan. Yeah, Pressy. You need to go out. In your little area, Pressy, you can make a difference. So you need to go out. Carl Caton? Yes, Carl Caton. You need to go out too. All other politicians. Some folks would laugh when I say Stallmeyer. But at least a couple of people voted for him, so he has a bit of influence with those 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 persons who voted for him. So he can go out too. Every single person in the parish need to own this. Need to take up the mantle and say, hey, this is my parish. The police officers who are retired, those retired police officers, you have a right to get involved. Those who are still in the RGPF, don't come in as police officers. Come in as citizens of the parish. You may not live in St. Patrick anymore, but you have a responsibility to ensure that we remain the best parish. We have our challenges now. We have our challenges now. Today is ours. We don't wish tomorrow to be anybody else's own, because these challenges we can do without. I'm saying to you, Real FM is here. We can use Real FM to spread the message. The message of brotherly and sisterly love. We can use Real FM to spread the message. Where are you in all of this? Aren't you going to help? Let's come together. This is our parish. We don't want this sort of an attitude to go into carnival. No, 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 no. Brother Terry Julian. Yes, Terrence. You need to come out, bro. As an ex-police officer, we need you now. All the other high-ranking police officers, those who are still there, John Charles, retired, but of course you've been called back. We need you. Jessamine Prince, we need you. And for those of you who don't know, the present commissioner, Mr. Mackenzie, he has a right to be here. He's from the parish also. You didn't know that. Well, now you know. So, Mr. Mackenzie, we need you, sir. You need to come and stand up. We don't need you dressing in the khaki clothes. That might be too much of a show of authority, sir. But we need you. Mr. Doyle Stanislaus, retired, I think you are now. Sir, we need you in the parish. We need you to come back and help. Teachers, retired. Yeah? Mr. George, yes, from Hermitage. How are you, sir? Good morning. We need you, sir. Yes, we do. Every single person in the parish, we need your help. We need to improve the tolerance level of our young people. We need to show them love. We need to show them that we care. And we need to show them that this is not the answer. This is not the answer. Imagine, we have lost 4 lives. 2 have gone to be buried, or 1 has been buried already, but 2 have gone that way. And 2, their addresses have changed, and changed for a damn long time. That's not what we want. We don't want that. So we have lost 4 young men. At the snap, we have lost. We don't need that. Zeta, Mene, Ched, Curtis, all the people with the influence in the different villages, we need you. Aramandal, we need you, bro. Ron Abakai Robinson, we need you. These are the leaders in the different communities across the nation, across the parish, sorry. We need your help. If it's only one person you can talk to, and I'm not asking you to leave your locale, no. I'm asking you to stay in your, stay in your lane and deal with the people in your lane. Where are those who are supposed to help? Where's the church? Huh? What are you doing? Continuing to stay in the church on a Sunday morning and preach to the converted? Huh? That's how you think it's going to be done? Nope. Someone just sent me a message and say, Andre, crusade. I say, yeah, crusade. Crusades are not necessarily going to help. The converted more than likely are the ones who go into the crusade. The young men who are involved in a little deviant behavior right now, you ain't getting them to go to no crusade. Why can't we see an amalgamation of the Catholics, of the Anglicans, of the Seventh-day Adventists, of the Pentecostals, of the Jehovah's Witnesses? Why can't we see an amalgamation of you going out and speaking to the young men on the block? Yeah? Why can't we see you going out? If it is to go out to bring people and pull people in your church, yeah, you into that. But to go out and just speak to them, not necessarily telling them to come to your church. If they want to come, they will come. Because how you treat them will determine whether or not they come in your church. So you're not going to tell them, well, you must come to church and you must do this and Jesus said this and Jesus. Nah. You talk to them. Lead by example. I believe that I've finished on that topic for this morning. God bless you, people. And to the young ones, to the younger ones, Real FM will always be there for the people of St. Patrick. You better believe that. We have a caller? We can take the call? I was going to a commercial break, but we take the call and then we go to the commercial break. Pleasant morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andres.
Good morning.
How do you do, sir?
Now, let's not go into all of that. You know I'm doing well already because you hear me on the radio. Talk to me straight.
Put talk on you know well. Mr. Andre, yesterday evening, what I calling you and tell you, I don't know if you're listening to the program, but yesterday I was called, well, I hear Carl talk about, because I did hear the Prime Minister say, in the seed program, you have doctor on the seed program. So I pick up the phone. When I hear he said that, I say, number 10, must he put the doctor. We don't want that on the program. We don't want that on the program. Cut off. I want to know who the program for. If it's not for the people, or it's only for Kennedy, Carl, and Bigwee.
You want an answer from me?
Yes, sir.
My answer is simply this. When things nice, you ain't calling me. When things bad, do the same thing.
I don't call you.
You deal with Kennedy because you and Kennedy, you all have all your ding-a-dang all the time. I am not going to get involved.
No, because...
Listen, you spoke and I allowed you to speak.
Okay, so.
I am not going to get involved, Regina, with you and Kennedy. You have had your bit to say about Andre already, so don't look to come into Andre for rescue. I cannot give you rescue. I did not listen. I don't know the issue. You and Kennedy and Carl deal with it.
Well,
that is your friend.
If I say something for them liable to the station, then I could understand where they could cut me off. But if I say something where the way profitable to the calling, I don't see why they're saying cut me off. And I don't like the Wednesday I have to tell Igwe that. Don't disrespect me. I don't like the disrespect. I'm not a rum sula, I'm not a smoker. And what I say, I don't lie. If you is the thing of the seed program and doctor in it, he must be Godfather and Godson for doctor to be there. That's why I say he's the person who in charge of the seed program. That's why doctor there.
Again, as I say to you, you deal with them. I'm not
Well,
getting
I got to
involved.
call Wednesday. If you don't have to say anything, I call in Wednesday.
You can call. You know that you want me to tell you the numbers?
No, I know the number.
Okay.
How I call you now?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Somebody had give me the number. I know it.
Okay, fine. So once you do so, you deal with them, my child.
Okay.
I am not going to get involved.
I didn't tell you to get involved. You only asked the question who the program for. If it's for the people or for ones that only for the 3 person on the program. That's the question I asked.
All right. So have a nice day. Take care of yourself and God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 9 to 1. You're the real boss. We're going to take a commercial break, should we? Yeah, we will.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together. The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do thin stuff. Garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street, Sates in the Kweze. Dr. Guerra, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. We now have a portable EKG machine that gives you accurate readings by using just 2 fingers. And that's not all. If you're suffering from any respiratory conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, COPD, or seasonal allergies, we have a nebulizer machine that can safely treat these. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, vaginal warts, hernias, and C-sections. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic DNC, abnormal bleeding. Eye testing is also available at the clinic by appointment only with Dr. Mabel Veritas Lugo. They are in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352 or our landline at 444-4272. That number's again 423-3352 or 444-4272. Put your health first.
TV just got smarter. Introducing Hub TV from Flow. Enter the new era of entertainment with a voice-activated remote. No need to remember your favorite channels. Just say it and see it. That is, if you could pick something. Because now you get live video on demand plus all your streaming services together in one wireless box. It's time to experience entertainment the smart way. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more info.
I remember when this beach was really wide, a place to picnic and play cricket.
And we used to go up to the end to get away from all the people. Now all the beach gone.
Coastal erosion. When the sea starts to come in and take the land away, everyone loses something.
Granny, look how the waves are washing right under that house.
Coastal erosion. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. What can you do to help stop coastal erosion? For one, don't drive four-wheel vehicles on seaside dunes. They loosen sand and destroy binding vegetation, causing erosion. Find out more about coastal erosion and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from your National Disaster Office and SEDERA.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression.
Sissons. Express your style with color by Sissons.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Okay, you gotta be careful. We know that. So I've spoken about us in St. Patrick. And they say when your neighbor house on fire, wait your no, that's not the one for me now. Take out the mote in your eye before you started the beam in somebody else's. So I take out the mote in my eye. I could see now. Reports are circulating that the gentleman who they found on the beach, one autopsy showed that he died by drowning, but another autopsy has shown that he died by other means. So I await an official police report on that. One autopsy showed that he died by drowning. Another autopsy showed he died by other means. So let's wait and see how that turns. I know what's going to happen here is that a lot of the people who do it, not a lot, but the person or persons who does autopsies on the island, you'll start getting a lot of flack. This is the flack time. The people who like to do so and criticize, they're out in their numbers at this time, so they're going to criticize you. That's okay. I heard, not directly, but through a third party, that a statement was made in relation to a doctor being on the seed program. Well, I laugh. I really laugh when I heard that, because I really can't understand that one. How did that happen? If it happened at all. How did that happen? And if it is proven that that happened, then that goodly doctor should be made to pay back every cent that he or she received. I ain't skylarking with that one. I ain't running and throw flack and criticizing anybody here. I'm just saying that if a doctor received any payments in relation to seed, he or she should be made to pay it back. Yes, you can do an investigation as to how that doctor got onto the program. You can do an investigation. But once you do so and you prove that, issue a thing to the doctor, you need to pay back the country. No, don't care how much thousands you receive, you need to pay it back. Do I believe it? I'm not sure I believe that. I believe it is something that's thrown there to distract people again. But I'm saying, investigate it. Don't just throw it up in the air and have people yapping about it. Investigate it. And when you investigate it, bring it to us and say, hey, these are the findings. Dr. X, Dr. Y, pay back the monies. Do you understand? That is the only how we can criticize. So all you flackers, all over the place, behaving like hungry mullet, and liking to open mouth, wait. As Stalin, Black Stalin, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait. Wait until you have the facts. You ain't no facts yet. And we know that our Prime Minister is famous for throwing up things in the air. Go back to the 150 or 160 or 140,000, whatever, that was supposed to be in the bank account of the new National Party in the south of the island. Oops, toss that up in the air. Where is it? Where is it? How come no investigation was done? Do you understand? That was a distraction. And many of you know of other distractions. So you can call and identify with it, Identify with the distractions. Distractions as you go along to change. Because the yapping that we yapping about the doctor on the seed program takes our attention away from the young man who lost his life last weekend, not weekend gone, the weekend before that. It is going to take our attention away from that. We don't need to take our attention. We don't need distraction in that. We need to find out the truth about a member of the LGBTQI. Don't know if they had another letter. We need to find out the truth about that brother. What happened? And most importantly, who did it? We've got a caller on the line. Good morning, how are you doing?
Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Andrew, I think it's time that the Prime Minister stop playing with our intellect. I mean, every time the Prime Minister comes to address us, he comes with a prank. And there is no facts to back up. He only just come and throwing something in the air and telling us and play with our heads because he have nothing to offer for the year. So he's trying to create a distraction so people will start to forget about what's going on and concentrate on the stupid nonsense he's talking. I think we should deserve some answers from the Prime Minister and give us some more facts. Bring it out in facts, so let us investigate it and see what is going on and make sure that what he's saying is true.
May I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah.
Who is your representative in Parliament?
In Parliament?
In Parliament, who is your representative?
Well, our representative in Parliament is not. We don't have a representative in Parliament at the moment.
What do you mean you don't? Every constituency has.
Dr. Mitchell.
Dr. Mitchell is so you live in the Northwest.
No, I live in St. Andrews, but I mean,
No. Listen to my question, my brother. Who is your representative in Parliament at this time?
There's a guy they call in Andrew.
No, not guy. Come on. Give the guy some respect. Right. Come on, man. You would not like to hear somebody say, well, the girl Emlyn Pierre is my representative. You wouldn't like that. So what you wouldn't like, don't do. Yeah? Good.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Right.
That,
so,
sorry, I'll take back that. Yes.
You need to, and don't do so and go and talk, you know. You need to do so and write your grievances down and give it in the presence of somebody else. You give it to Mr. Andrews. Say, Mr. Andrews, these are some of the things I want you to raise for me in Parliament. Because if you talk it for him in the air, you go say, yeah, I hear you, man, I hear you. But if you give it to him on paper, and when you gave it to him, Peter Joseph was with you, yeah? You could say, I gave you stuff that you never raised and you never responded to me. It is the way of holding the representatives responsible. Because even if you did not vote for that person, but you voted, and the fact that you voted, he is representing you. Even if you did not vote, he is still your representative in Parliament.
Well, yes, we understand that.
Right. So go to your representatives. Call the stations, yes. Call the different programs, yes. Speak about things. But be able to one day call here and say, Andre, I gave some information to my representative and I am waiting to hear him raise it in Parliament. And if he never does, when he comes back around to ask you to support him, you say, partner, how can I support you when I gave you this and you never bothered with me?
But Andre, that is quite a difficult one, you know, because, I mean, let me tell you, if the opposition leader asking questions in Parliament and he not getting an answer, you think they're going to answer me?
You might be better off. You don't know. You can't leave it at that. You have to try, because if you don't try, then the person could say, well, you never did. But it's only once alone you have to do it, you know.
All right.
It's only once alone. And these days, you could type it and let somebody print it on a piece of paper and say, Mr. Andrews, I want you to address these things for me, please. My number is on the paper, so you will call me.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, Andrew.
But thanks for calling. Really appreciate your call.
Yeah, all right.
All right, then. One love. Yeah. It is time to start to hold the representatives responsible. So when the Prime Minister makes certain statements, you can write them down and hand it to your representative and say, please ask your Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of Grenada, to explain these things further. Because you can't just keep throwing up things in the air, and expecting Grenadians to be continue to be puzzled by what is he saying. So if you continue to do that, people are going to lose more respect for you. They're already losing. They are already losing. Of course, you have those, irrespective of what you do and how you do it, they will always see you as a bright blue-eyed boy who cannot sin. There are those who would always see you like that. And that is how it runs, yeah. However, there are those who are going to say, but hold on, that is not how you started. That is not how I saw you before. You are a different creature now. You believe in Mobilang. You like to throw things in the air. And the only people that throw things in the air for is dogging. Because when you throw it, it's falling down. Throw a bone for the dog jump up, yap, miss it. Janex Bone. Yeah, stop that, Chief. No. You know better than that. You know better than that. You're treating us like a jury, sir. You paint a picture, we the jury look at it and say, wow. No, that is not what really happened, but that is the picture you paint. You have been trained to do that because you studied law. So you've been trained to paint different pictures, sir. And that's what you're doing. You're creating illusions for the people. And the people are finding you out, Chief. They're finding you out and you have to stop that. That doesn't make sense. According to my grandmother, that will be for long, but it wouldn't be forever. Come on. By the way, guys, it's 442-0175. Those are the digits that you can call if you want to raise an issue this morning. I'm going to check my phone and see what's happening there, boy. Who's sending what and what's sending who. Okay, okay, one blah. Okay, what we say? Hold on, I'm trying to read something. Let me get a little bit of music while I try to read them, man.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness.
Yeah, in your search for happiness, you have to leave a little room for loneliness. That is so true. That is so true. But I just read what I read there and I laugh at that. So let me go on to. All right. Somebody said, don't forget the responsibility of the persons who are involved in the violence. They have the greatest responsibility. Of course, people who are involved in the violence, they have. But the leaders in the community, they have a great responsibility also. All right. Where are we going now? All right. Now, I heard yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was reasoning with a friend of mine. And they had a couple of things to relate to me. So I understand that there are going to be some shake-ups that takes effect on the on the 4th of July. And one thing you have to remember, when you sign up for the police, you have to always remember that it says the job is transferable. Those of you who not hitting the likes, I ain't too liking all if I'm not hitting the likes this morning. Eh? Yes, you have to always remember in the police, it says that the work is the job. You can be transferred to anywhere. You get transferred to PD Matnik, to Karakou, to St. Andrew, to St. Mark, to wherever there's a police station you can be, or department you can get transferred to. So there's some transfers coming up. And morning, Mr. Bascom. ASP Bascom, who is on the Western Division. Mr. Bascom, I am hearing that you are to be transferred to the Central Police Station. If that is so, sir, I take this opportunity to wish you all the best. You have done your best while serving us in the Western Division. Take care of yourself, sir. God bless you and God be with you always. If that is so, Mr. Bascom. I don't know the gentleman, ASP Richard. I don't know you, sir, but I understand that you are going to be transferred to the Western Division to replace Mr. Bascom. Sir, if that is so, with open arms, we at Real FM welcome you to the Western Division. And as always, we pledge to work along with the police for a safer Grenada. Good morning, Mr. Nelson. Mr. Nelson, I hear that you may be moved from the police guard, sir. I don't know if that's where you work, but I'm hearing, sir, that you are to be moved to Carriacou. If that is what it is, sir, safe travel across the seas. Remember, when you're going Carriacou and you work, 7 days, you're getting 7 days off? Something like that? That's a good thing. I would like to be a police in Carriacou and belonging to the mainland Grenada. So, Mr. Nelson, if that is so, all the best. Take care of yourself. I understand an Inspector Bideau. Don't know if it is male or female. Inspector Bideau is soon to be our officer in charge in Sutez. Bideau, welcome. We have our challenges here in St. Patrick, but we know that you will mean well for us if that is so. So welcome to you, Bideau. Recently, she was a sergeant. Today, she's an inspector of police. It's a young lady I've known for a very long time, even before she was a police officer. Love and respect her. So I'm going to ask the people of St. Mark to welcome, if that is so, Ms. Portia Nicholas. She's going to be your new inspector at the Victoria Police Station. So Victoria, St. Mark by extension, Ms. Nicholas has her roots in St. Patrick, Darby, Prospect, Mount William area. So she's one of us. Hence the reason why we need to give her, as we always do, fully support and a little extra. Also understanding that Sergeant Noel would be our new sergeant in Sutez. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, the person just tell me Sergeant Noel, but he can't tell me nothing else. I'm trying to figure out whether or not is it the same Sergeant Noel who was the drill instructor recently at the training school? If that is so, if it is the same Sergeant Noel, well, he is no stranger to St. Patrick because he is from St. Patrick. So, Sarge, if that is you, well, welcome home. It's only Quabbag that say that, you know. But welcome home, sir. And there is a Sergeant Moses that I understand is going to go to Guelph. Guelph people, respect and love the Sarge. I see you having 2 changes. Mr. Bascom is going to Central and Another gentleman is going to come to you. Yes, Mr. Bascom is going to go to Central, and Mr. Richard is going to come to you. Also, Sergeant Moses. A gentleman by the name of Bernard Nelson. Bernard Nelson, I think that you're an ASP. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, Bernard Nelson, I believe that you're going to the port. All the best. So if you are going to the port, then the rumors may be correct that Mr. Kingston, Linsford Kingston, from the parish of St. Mark, who has been a wonderful police officer for all these years, is soon to be our fire chief. Yeah, I'm hearing that Mr. Linsford Kingston is soon to be our fire chief. Well, as I call him privately, I'm going to use the name that I use privately between us. Kingy, my brother, I know you would do well. And of course, Real FM is always there to assist in whatever way we can to improve your department. Now, the next piece I'm about to say, yeah, it concerns the police too. The next piece I'm about to say is all right, let me start it this way. Mr. Glenroy Corian, based on information received, Mr. Glenroy Corian has been sent home from the RGPF recently, within the past couple of days, immediately. No, did he do something wrong? No. It wasn't like they sent him home for him, no. Based on what I'm understanding, Mr. Corian, this is where, if you have to put blame, you have to put it on three different persons. First and foremost, Mr. Corian, the blame falls on you for getting yourself sent home like that. I hear you get sent home in the middle of the day. If that is true, you should have never let that happen. Mr. Corian did not, well, plain simple, didn't remember his birthday. And at 60, he's supposed to go. So, based on information received, it seems that Mr. Corian worked 2 months over his 60th birthday, which was not supposed to happen. All right? So he worked those 2 months, and then when the Public Service Commission got to find out, then they had to send him on his merry way. Mr. Corian, you should have known better so as to coordinate whatever leave you had inside so that it will take you up to your retirement. You should have known better and not let that happen. Secondly, police headquarters, you have the man's name and you have all the information. There are people within the office who should be looking at the thing and knowing when retirement and everything coming for people. So police headquarters, you faltered there. And the Public Service Commission, do you think that they probably have blame here? I don't know. Somebody else will be able to answer. I don't know, but it's possible. But police headquarters and Mr. Corian, both of you faltered here. So Mr. Corian, as you enter your retirement, sir, well, you've already entered your retirement. Real FM thanks you for the service that you've given to the RGPF. And of course, for all the years you put into the fire department of the RGPF, sir. Enjoy your retirement. If you have grandchildren, go and play with them. Take a little trip here and there. Be good and may the good Lord bless you. Mr. Kingston, you have big shoes to fill. Yes, in relation to filling the boots of Mr. Corian. So, I'm sure the guys in fire will welcome you. And I hope and pray, Mr. Kingston, that there are no major fires in Grenada with you at the helm. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, where I get that? I see somebody send a message on my phone. Let me see if I check the message before I take my commercial break. Let me see. Let me see what the message is. Okay. So the person telling me is a different Noel, because the Noel in training is an inspector. So not our Noel. Churchman. Okay, we could do with our Noel back, but nonetheless, continue doing well, Mr. Noel. Yeah, that guy is a word. Continue doing well, Mr. Noel. Yeah. Okay. Somebody asked me if I was a staff officer, where I getting that information on them. Well, you'll be able to serve the... You just gotta be careful. Grenada! Good morning! 29 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour.
Where you go when you walk.
Good morning, God bless you, and thank you so much for choosing us. We're gonna take a commercial break, and we come back with more.
You got the...
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more. With Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
How we live? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. Ain't no more time we now watch phone bill. No That's with the contract is a sure thing. How with the new floor plan name? Hybrid. If you don't know about it, then they better slide in. How we live? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. Jump in it. Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life.
With Flow's new hybrid plan, postpaid and prepaid come together as one. With no overages, no contract, no deposit, and no catch.
Hybrid.
Bundle up now and get 15 gigabytes of data and 2,000 anywhere minutes for only $50 per month, plus a discounted smartphone.
You see the new phone plan that Flow made? You could turn postpaid to prepaid.
Hungry, anyone? You heard about it, and it's finally here. Velma's Restaurant and Bar, located High Street Sateras in St. Patrick. They're open from 6 a.m. until midnight. Breakfast is available from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On the menu is roast bake, sawfish, and many, many mouth-watering items. Lunch is a close second, with items that can be grilled to your satisfaction. We have steamed fish and other seafoods too. For the health-conscious ones, we provide vegan and vegetarian dishes. Looking for something that will hit the spot? From 5 p.m. until close, come and enjoy our burgers and fries. At Velma's, we cater and host parties. We have an on-site bakery where you can place your orders for fruitcakes and other pastries. We also have local juices. Listen to Real FM for your daily menu to place your order in advance. Call us at 419-5622. That number again, 419-5622. Velma's Restaurant and Bar. Come eat lunch with us.
Notice is hereby given of the 36th Annual General Meeting of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited to be held on Wednesday, 28th June 2023 at the Deluxe Cinema, Grenville. The meeting begins at 4:30 p.m. and will be held under the theme Growth and Innovation, a New Era of Possibilities. The Board of Directors report, audited financial statements, election of officers, president message, and respective committee reports are among items included on the agenda. All members are invited to attend and asked to make a special effort to be on time as we discuss the business of the credit union. Please note that all offices of the Grenville Credit Union will be closed at 12 noon on Wednesday, 28th June in order to facilitate the AGM. Please be guided accordingly.
Grenbec Community Partnership Initiative.
WASH, it's our water, sanitation and hygiene project whereby we seek to address some of the sanitation issues at our primary schools here on island to create comfortable washroom environments for our students and the staff in general and ensure that there is water available throughout. Thank you so much, Grenlec. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Grenada East, we are sincerely thankful for your sponsorship for making these projects a reality.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Wear when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear.
Hey people, I'm back with you. So while we're on the commercial break, I was educated a bit in relation to Mr. Korean. Now, I understand that Mr. Korean and Mr. Kingston are two of the persons who are not confirmed in the positions that they were acting. So there's a possibility that Mr. Korean probably was waiting on his confirmation. Because you know, with him not being confirmed, because I don't even think that he was confirmed when he left, when he finished. And him not being confirmed is an injustice to the gentleman. And you are probably wondering why I'm saying it is an injustice to him. And I'm not saying it is an injustice to Mr. Kingston also. Well, Mr. Kingston can get another bite at the cherry because he's not up to the 60 as yet. Young man still is Mr. Kingston. So he still has other opportunities for promotion. Mr. Korean does not. And whereas he would have acted in the position, I don't know how long he acted, but I'm willing to bet that he acted for more than 6 months in that position. And do you know that his pension will not be based on the acting salary? So let us suppose that he was an acting assistant superintendent. Let's suppose that is what his position was. Acting assistant superintendent. Now that he has gone home, because he was not confirmed to superintendent or assistant superintendent, whichever one, because I'm not sure on what his rank was, but he will receive not pension on the position he was acting, but to the position he was reverted to. I hope that makes sense, eh? That is terrible. So while the brother acted, at the end of the day, Hollywood didn't want him. So he didn't get a position in the movie. How sad. Maybe if you listen to Carl Caton, he might be able to address it better than me because you know police thing. It's not like Andre. I'm not a police. But that is sad. That is rather terrible. There's a calypso that goes, no. We shouldn't treat our heroes so. That gentleman served well in the RGPF, especially in the fire department. Glenroy Corian served well. And to have him acting in a position and don't confirm him in that position and then he has to retire. I mean, you cut his daily bread because he gets less. Do you understand? You cut his daily bread. So what was, if you had just confirmed him, you could have just confirmed him and then let him go home, You could have just confirmed him and let him go home. But you didn't choose to do that. You revert him after he acted. All you had to do, and you had no fault with him, I'm saying you had no fault based on the fact that there were no problems that I heard about in the fire department of the RGPF. Do you understand? My grandmother and them would say, "Pa Maliwez." Oh, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't treat a brother like that. But y'all can rectify it. Y'all could backdate. In case y'all didn't know and it was a mistake, y'all could backdate a confirmation and give it to him. Backdate a confirmation and give it to him. So that he will get a true pension. Not that he wouldn't get pension, No, but he... Come on, man. No. We shouldn't treat our heroes so. We need to do better than that. Do you understand? We need to do better than that. How could you? And then another gentleman that you did not confirm in his position, you putting him now in charge of fire department. But I tell you this, I have known Linsford Kingston for many, many, many years. More than 30 years I've known Linsford Kingston. An outstanding police officer. He is an outstanding police officer. Wherever you put Linsford Kingston, he is going to shine. Wherever you put him, he is going to shine. He is going to stand out. So now that you have put him in the fire department, he is going to shine brighter than any fire in Grenada. I kid you not. Somebody just sent me a message. Kingston is a boss. He did well in traffic and he will excel in fire. Of course he will. I am certain about that. I have absolutely no misgivings. But Mr. Kingston, when you, as you reach inside this, sir, you need to do so and take a look at the fire truck we have up here, sir. Sir, you don't good. Yes, sir. We need another one. I ain't saying you could give us a brand new one. If you could give us a brand new one, fine. If you could do so and make a case for us to get a brand new one, sir, fine. But that one we had, sir. So, no. That is the first thing you have to do. So when you do that, we make you Commissioner of Police of St. Patrick's. Good morning.
Morning, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Scott.
How are you doing, son? Good morning to you, and good morning to Mr. Kingston. As you said there, it come from your mouth. He's going to shine anywhere they put him. He will shine. He's a good guy. Morning, Brother Kingston. Good morning. And Miss Joran Smith, good morning, darling. I ain't hearing you these days. Good morning to you, sweetheart, and Miss Joran Bain Horsford. Good morning to Grenada. Andrea, watching you drinking your coffee. Coffee or bush tea?
No, I'm having coffee this morning.
Oh, bush.
No, coffee. Coffee this morning.
All right. Have a good day. I'm listening.
Thank you, darling. Have a wonderful day yourself. Okay, great.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye now. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Good morning. Hello? Okay. And you're listening, Cami, and one Ambassador Smith just sent hi and hello to you, Cami, and saying that she just tuned in. Oh, and Cami, she seems to be in Grenada. All right, and good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Brother Andrew, I want to say congratulations to the police officers who get transfer and those who get promotion, those who didn't get promotion. I want to also give them a word of advice. What you have in you want to get away. Your policemen that are going to work hard to protect these people who are going to carry on promotion and no promotion. Let's show you will show that those who try to keep you down, that you can rise above that and continue to do your good work for the peace and stability of the beloved country of Greater Caribbean Pitmatic. And Brother Sheldon, I want to, Brother Andre, I want to say what policies that the government has in place to try to cover the rise of crime among the youth. Right? What they have? You must have things to put. Because I remember when Honorable MLP was in the Minister of Youth, she get the churches together, NGOs together, and tried and work hard to get rid of the gangs. Right? So now I wonder what happened now with the young people getting involved in many crimes. Right? Even something need to happen to get these young men together and let them know that young men, young ladies, they came from the same way they came out from, and they need to have compassion for one another. Because see, when we look and see what's going on in the country, whenever something happens that is not good, instead of the problem is solved, they try to come with something that will divert people's attention. Well, I want to let the government divert attention. We not solve the crime. What we solve the crime is getting to the root of what causing that, and solve and put things in place so that you could curb or you could stop the rise of crime in the country. So, Andrew, have a better smile.
Thank you. Have a great one. This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. 442-0175. Still got a couple of minutes to go. I start to wrap up just around the 5 minutes to the hour. It is now 8 minutes before the 9 o'clock hour. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Andre.
Yes, sir.
Highlighting the anomalies that showing up in the police force equal to the security of our country to the extent that you have biasness, which is evident, narrow-mindedness, the lack of respect that is shown to the senior people in this country shows up in the force. And when you have seniority, that should be recognized and denied so greatly, as you might say, it is evident of lack of responsibility. And when, for example, you hear me speak, that in your mind, as far as I understand, you'll say it to me, or you say it to me more than once, where it's like I don't respect the people based on the office. Nope. I respect people based on office. But hello. Here you have people who don't even respect the office that they have are part of. When you have had, in the case of Mr. Tillman Thomas, his attitude showing up. When you have now a Prime Minister in Mr. Dickon Mitchell, my namesake, as one might say, showing up. I'm not surprised that all these things are showing up. Watch me. I've been there, a part of politics. I'm an analyst more than a political activist nowadays. Making sense of the difference. And here you have the situation. You are part of that kind of thing too. You are making sense of the difference. And people need to listen to this type of things. Andre, I get angry sometimes because of the kind of traditions I've been seeing for the past year and more. Take care.
Wonderful.
I'll talk to you about more things.
Good.
One
Bye-bye.
love.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. 8:53. At 9 o'clock this morning, we have the News in 5, and that will be followed by Repairing the Bridge with Wendy and Roofing. So again, to all the police officers who have been transferred from one area to the next, I wish you all the best. And as per usual, continue being you and continue to show that you are the creme de la creme. You're the best of the lot. Yeah. And always look at it this way. I'm speaking to police officers transferred now. Always look at it this way. When you are sent to a particular position, it is because they believe that your efforts are needed in that particular area. For instance, let's put it in the Glenroy Corian situation. Mr. Corian has been an outstanding fire chief. If what we are saying is true, and Linsford Kingston gets placed in fire, Linsford Kingston is an outstanding police officer. One that excelled in traffic department. And if he takes that with him, one would expect him. And one would know that he will excel in fire. So, where you are put, look at it as you've been put there because you are needed. Portia, as in Portia Nicholas. Spec, you're needed in St. Mark. St. Mark is closer to home. The people in St. Mark, they will embrace you. They would love you. They'll work with you. They might even work better with you. Because Davy, St. Mark, close. Do you understand? So, Spec, do what you do your best. So to every one of you, I say, all the best. Only the best is good enough. When you took up that mantle, you took up the mantle to protect and to serve. And even if you believe that it is because of victimization, go out there and let your light so shine before you. Be the best that you can be. Finally, this morning, the first thing I really did speak about is us, dealing with us in St. Patrick. We have lost 4 youngsters. 2 dead, 2 in prison. We've lost them. They're gone. Those in prison may never come back outside. May never come back outside. Those dead, definitely ain't coming back. We need to fix this. All of us. All of us in St. Patrick, we need to fix this. No one else could parachute in and fix it for us. Community leaders, church, police, both in the force presently and those who have retired, teachers, farmers, St. Patrick's doctors, you need to come out and speak, because you need to tell them what they are not going to recover from, what can kill them, so that they'll know. Come on. As a people of St. Patrick, as true patricians, according to my good friend Winston White, as true patricians, we can fix this. We will fix it. All hands, I say all hands on deck as we fix this as one people from St. Patrick. Good morning. God bless you. Take care. Have a wonderful day.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news